I'm a city girl. I think she's from Florida?
That girl,
something, I don't know.
Something like that.
But shout out to her because her song, the Hi Bitch, that shit was catchy as hell. And
I didn't know that was her, actually.
yeah, look at that. And the girl did whatever million views. I mean, to me it's I grew up during an era where it was for me, the Locks and Jadakiss and
She's
Eminem,
automatically older
Jay-Z.
than I thought she was. Automatically, just saying that.
Or
just saying that you're automatically older than I thought.
How old do you think I am?
No. Whatever you just clean put yourself into the era that would have been above your pay grade.
Or she was listening when she was very young.
Yeah, well, I was born 90. I'm 27.
See?
But I mean,
I would have thought 23.
See?
Oh, yeah?
See? Thank you very much.
Thank
I definitely
you.
would not have given you anywhere close to 30.
Oh, no, I'm 27, yeah.
It's close.
Yeah.
She's a 90s baby, legit on the 90s.
Literally 90. Yeah. But I grew up listening to, like I said, Jadakiss, the Locks, all of that, Eminem, and Jay-Z, and Nas, and all of that. So, and even, my dad, even my mom, growing up, I grew up listening to freestyle music, Cynthia and TKA and all of that on that.
I hate that music.
Do you?
Oh my
I
God,
love that
drives
music.
me crazy. It's
Really?
every beat. Oh, let's go get another song. Listen. All right, bring it on. All right, no, time for another one. Ladies choice. Forever together, yours,
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, us women, I think is different, but
enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Anyway,
your
so you're
entire
saying-
ass.
Yeah,
Just
so-
not for the kids.
I mean, you could put
Back
a
to the type of
Jadakiss.
music
Yeah,
that-
you
yeah,
could
no.
and I really the 90s. I feel was, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a 90s baby. I feel music really was music then. At that time, it was really music.
I think we definitely had a musical, I wouldn't say peak, but technology was still catching up to musical abilities up until then, until the 90s. 90s is when we got recording and all the different synth and all these opportunities.
Right, and there was and it was
to come
harder for
together.
women back then, and that's why I feel us as women now we still have it hard because obviously it's male dominated, but we have a
We're
fighting
judged on
chance.
several different aspects. You can
Right.
be fat as fuck and ugly with acne if you can rap. But women but women are judged totally differently.
Yeah.
And then if you're too sexy, then you're just getting by on your looks.
Yeah, and then you're a hoe. But I already said I was a hoe.
And if you have two boyfriends, if people know that you've dated two people, then you're out.
Right. So yeah. So
Live your best life.
Live your best life.
Rules on this show is no.
No, I said I was.
Unless it stands
Past
for,
tense.
Makes sense.
unless it stands for happy over everything.
No, it stands for hustle over everything.
Or happy over everything.
Yeah,
Because
that's
then I'll hold right along with the best of them. I'm out here happy as shit all the time. So if that's what it is, then hoe is life. But other than that,
I think it's bigger than that. As a man, and that's why I feel I look up to, I'm inspired by what Amber Rose has been doing. She's really been shedding light.
I did.
Oh,
I
did
actually
you?
modeled in it. I didn't do the march part, but I did the fashion walk.
I performed
It was a good time.
2 years ago, and then I think I walked. I walked last year, but I'm definitely gonna perform this year. So we definitely got a link warm up out there.
I'm careful about the slut walk.
Why?
I'm enthusiastic. I'm all for it.
I love the idea, but I think it does go. Some parts of it go too far.
You have to. When with any movement,
owning your sexuality is one thing, but exploiting your own can even go backwards.
And
I think it can go
the
backwards.
light of judgment needs to be you got to be really super careful. Okay, put it like this. When Black Lives Matter first dropped, everybody got what it was about.
Right.
We were all riding the same thing. And then it took one rally where somebody was walking around saying, pigs in a blanket, fry 'em like bacon. Now the whole movement is tarnished because these people took it too far.
Right.
Under the guise of
Pro-black is an
Black Lives
anti.
Matter. Should never be
Everywhere,
anti anything else. So I'm very careful with the slut walk because as much as I am all for empowerment of anybody. I'm an alpha. I think as an alpha you control yourself. You don't look to control others. I think everybody should be in charge of themselves.
Right.
I think it's you also if it doesn't come with a certain level of accountability,
Yeah.
then you get caught up. And what I see happening in the slut walk is everybody wants to be allowed to do everything with no consequences. And that's not the whole walk. That's definitely not what I saw it was about in the beginning. But now I'm seeing this kind of this wave coming on the back end where it's like, well, I can do whatever I want, and it's like there's almost no shame in anything. And I'm like, hold on, time out. You can definitely still do some shit that you should be ashamed of. You definitely
Oh, no,
can.
yeah, but I don't think that's what they're trying
It's
to...
not the core of the movement. It's not what it's supposed to be about.
There's aspects
but there are
I see
people
people
who...
trying to put that under the banner, and that's when
consent. It's about
right,
like
all
that
that
stuff, yeah.
and like I said, women's
No
empowerment
slut
in
shaming,
general.
nobody shaming.
Right? No, none of that.
It's not yourself and
However,
Yeah.
you're still foul for what you did. Like, don't throw the don't slut shame me. Well, hold on now. You should be ashamed of what you did, slut or not. Like, that was some shameful shit. What you just did was fucked up.
I think it depends on the situation.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Well, and
But
when
it's
anything is
still-
so big, it's hard to break it down individually.
Yeah.
Like you
Which is why
can't even
the
talk
movement
about each
needs to
individual.
start checking itself. Like with Black Lives Matter, they had to come out and say no. Those motherfuckers, we do
represent.
not agree with what they said. That crime, we don't want to kill cops. We're not about that.
Oh, of
Try to
course.
fix
Fuck out of here. Fuck that shit.
Right.
I think on the
We're not
same.
saying sleeping with 5 guys in the same night is healthy. Like,
Oh,
what about
no,
what
no,
you're
no,
allowed,
no,
if you're
no.
allowed to, if you want to have a gangbang or whatever, if you want to dress like this, fine.
Absolutely.
But along with that comes
Responsibility.
No, yeah,
Right.
and I don't think that's what it means. I think that...
It's not supposed to.
Yeah, it's not. It from what I know, it's basically, like I said in the beginning, being able to come outside dressed like this and not have a man, like,
Physically accosted you,
disrespect you. You know, it's more like that. And I don't know, a lot of people don't know, but in New York, it's legal to walk out with your, like, women can walk with their titties
It's
out.
equality. Men can be topless. We can be topless.
Exactly.
As long the caveat is that you can't. Is if you start like a riot. If
Yeah.
you incite a riot, if people like crowd around you, then
Oh,
it
of course.
becomes legal.
Yeah,
Because then you actually are causing.
Yeah, but then you're just causing a disturbance,
Right.
You know, and you're making something.
And then
There's
there's
more than
the argument. There's the argument that hey, it's not my fault that my body is so hot that I'm causing a disturbance. All I did was walk outside. It's not my fault. So you have to figure out. You know what I mean? There's gray areas.
Well, if you have a super hot car and you're like just parked here, and then like you block traffic because everyone can't get pie. Yeah, your car's hot, but yeah, you also might.
Yeah, and you're responsible for your car. No, I get it.
You might need to put your car in a parking lot where people can crowd around it instead of in a.
on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right. People are
Trying to walk.
fucking up the feng shui. No, I get it.
I agree.
I'm totally
I kind of got lost on we were talking about the Catch Me Outside Girl, the type of music she came from. So, like, current music, how do you differentiate yourself from what people might think is, whatever, cultural appropriation, whatever? Like a white-looking girl rapping.
My thing is, I get told this all the time, like, you're trying to be something you're not, you're this, you're that, whatever the case may be.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
I get told that there's no place for me in hip-hop. Like,
Really?
I get told that some of the people, like, up at the higher-ups, that they don't like me as an artist, but I don't understand that, and that completely keeps me in limbo, because all I've ever done is show artistry. Maybe not enough professionalism, which is what I'm working on now. The perception. That's like the scene I did with Remy. Remy does really show me a lot of love. That's why I'm so grateful for her.
You guys have a song coming out. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I overheard.
Tab Reloaded is coming, so all the fans can stop trying to attack my sis. Okay, the collab is definitely coming, and I'm so excited for that. Tab Reloaded.
So she taught you a lot?
She taught me so much, and, like, honestly, if it wasn't for me looking at, like the advice she was giving me, because at one point I was like, I don't want to hear nobody's advice, like, I'm going to do what I want to do, like, I'm my own woman, but
the world doesn't work that way all the time.
it doesn't
Can't
work
invent
that
the
way.
way,
Yeah, and you know what, I feel like why I respect Remy so much is because, she's been there and done that, like, and Remy's someone who, and I always say this, who I grew up listening to, like, I'm talking about ringtones on my chirp phone, walking down the street, playing the ringtones.
She said chirp phone.
Yes.
We were talking about ringtones the other day. I said, you know why we don't have ringtone? Everybody's fucking on silent and vibrate and do not disturb now.
Yeah.
And I used to have embarrassing ones.
I did too.
Really embarrassing ones.
I did too. And I tell Bianca all the time, so, like, I had chicken noodle soup, before I knew her.
I had a joke. Remember the girl? She said, climbing in your window, snatching your people up, trying to hide your kids, hide your husband.
That was a
They're raping everybody. It was the news, but it was the news remix or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody got time for that. But
Yeah.
they made ringtones out of that. They made ringtones
What
out of that.
didn't they make ringtones
Oh,
out
God. Anyway, but that was my friend. It was so bad. Like what she would call.
I had Nas as a ringtone.
Well, yeah, but growing up for me, like, honestly, like,
Spoiled.
Remy and, I think Missy Elliott, I know Missy Elliott was definitely a big influence on me.
Saw her Super Bowl commercial?
I think that she's just so opulent. I love her.
Opulent as a word to describe Miss Yo. Okay.
Yeah.
She really, it's funny because she gets her, like, her street cred and all that, but her hair, nails, look, her videos, so, like, crazy budget, like, the stuff that she does.
Face on beat, hair on fleek, all the time.
Always.
I give her the credit of being the female Busta Rhymes.
Oh.
They call themselves twins. They're like,
She is the ultimate female Busta Rhymes comparison.
And they were in that Super Bowl video.
Yeah, and as well they should be, because if anybody just took that lane that Busta was in and did it for the ladies, that was all Missy. The extravagant videos,
I love
the
it,
stylish.
If you had to say you had a male twin in the industry, who would it be? Like, musically. Like we just said they would be.
People probably crucify me for this, but I would say Eminem. I would say that I'm definitely.
Catch it for that.
I don't care. Let them. I actually did. If you guys feel differently, you can go check out my "Kill You" Eminem remix that I did. It's on YouTube. It's on SoundCloud and all of that. It's for promotional use only. You know, because obviously it's his
unofficial remix.
Yeah.
He's all white. You don't get white privilege, which is why I completely don't get how somebody could look at you and think that you're trying to do any. I mean, I look trying.
Because she isn't trying to. She's more like a twin in the industry.
I look at her and I see Latino woman.
Do you?
All the time.
But that's you.
Door.
That's you.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Okay.
That's
I've had people say that I look European.
Have you heard?
And I'm like, what?
Did you see my reaction when you first said that shit?
Yeah, you were.
It's because I'm
like,
bugging the fuck out that not everybody sees what I've been seeing the entire time. I'm bugging. How do you not see?
Well, how do you think I feel when in the beginning when I first started coming out, like I'm not gonna say who the label is, but I went to a label with Once Upon a Time. And the vice president of that label, the president of the label, it mind fucked me how the radio, like the head of radio was there, and he jumped up and was like, started making plans for the record, like this is what we're gonna do, and then I was so excited, and then we left there, and at the time, like I was signed to an indie label, New World Era, and at the time, I was told that. Because I was like, well, what's going on? Like, you know, are we going to get this deal? Like, this is before Love and Hip Hop. And they basically said that they didn't like that I said the N-word in Once Upon a Time, and that it came, because it came out of someone who was a white girl. Yeah. And it's crazy because...
You brought your mother to the meeting. Watch all this shit.
No, my mother...
But then somebody just made a post about Black Panther coming out, and he's like posted his 23andMe, like his percentage of African roots and stuff, and at the bottom somebody's like, why you gotta prove you're black? He's like, no, I'm just trying to like show my connection to,
and that's why I don't speak about it a lot
the African continent
anymore. I don't even address it anymore.
But it's crazy that you would have to prove.
No, it's every day. And you know, like even for me, like, and like people are like commenting like, oh my god, like lately I haven't been wearing braids. I mean, I have braids under some of the wigs I'm wearing, but it's not visible braids. So lately they're like, oh, we love this look. It's great. You know, you listen to Remy and stuff like that and all of that. And it's like, you know what? But if I wanted to wear braids, like, why isn't it okay? Like, a lot of people don't know, like, my dad calls me angry, like, all the time. He's like, look at these fucking comments. Like, do you know, like, your roots are, like, Taino Indian? Like, my Spanish roots are, like, Indian. So, like, but, you know, it's just like, you know what? This is a conversation and a war that nobody ever is going to win.
Well, especially now that we're all becoming more and more mixed.
And honestly, I feel like this is...
More racist. The racism is coming out. It's not...
More public.
It's more public. People are...
We didn't switch shit.
Being more vocal about it.
We didn't switch shit. The racists are now empowered.
The mentality was there. Now people are
and it disgusts me. Honestly, it makes me fucking sick to my stomach.
Oh, yeah. I'm somewhere between disgust and a little bit shook. Yeah. You know, when I'm walking around and people kind of my neighbor's being gentrified.
Yeah, I'm petrified because I have my baby sister, like I said, who's black, Italian, and Puerto Rican, and she's like a little bit lighter than you. And then I have my nephew who's like mine and my sister's complexion, but he's the same nationality as my sister. So am I gonna have a problem with one and not the other as they
grow up? Shades. Like who's walking around with like a shade stick? Be like, man, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Very possible. Very
it's ridiculous. And you know, when it comes to my music, like honestly, I have showed the diversity. I think that the people are not really paying attention. And again, I went through a really bad situation with the first situation I was in contractually. And, you know, I'm still fighting for that and stuff like that. A lot of my money that I never got and all of that. So, you know, yeah, it hasn't been easy. Like, people have to remember, you know, like, that's why people compare me to other people. And I'm like, you can't compare our journeys. Like, there's a different time for everyone.
Well, which is also why I see more of, I mean, even lyrically, I need to hear that the remix that you're talking about.
Oh, it's fire.
But, she said it's fire. But also, like, when you hear people's, like, backstory and, like, how it makes them into an artist, the type of stuff that they're going to discuss is going to be that family drama.
Yeah.
Like, Eminem had that crazy family drama. Coming from the wrong side of town, being called, like, you look like an outcast. You don't look like you fit in with this hip-hop culture. Right, well, you gotta, like, prove yourself extra for that, so...
Yeah, and that's what I'm, like, that's what I'm so tired of, like, I'm not, that's it, like, I'm not proving myself no more. I'm not jumping over tables, I'm not doing none of that shit no more.
I tell everybody, the quality of the work is gonna stand out eventually. That's always the thing that's gonna win out. It really doesn't matter how much you beef, fight, scrap.
Yeah, they also want to tell women that we, like, die at 30, though. So there's all this extra pressure.
I know,
but
right?
again, the quality of the work.
1 year dead.
You can't
I got
fight.
2 years then in that case.
You can't fight that. All you can do is put the quality out. You have to become, if that's the rule.
It's not, though. It can't, well, it can't.
Let me finish the sentence. I don't agree that that's the rule.
Right.
But if that's the rule, you have to be prepared to be an exception to it. You can't adhere to it, and you can't guide your career along the lines of it.
Yeah.
If that's going to be the rule, you have to be prepared to be the exception. The only way to do that is through the work, which is what I tell everybody. If men are supposed to be out of the rap game after 40, then you have to just keep being excellent after 40.
Yeah.
2 Chainz,
Period.
Jay-Z, etc., etc. Keep being excellent. If a woman is supposed to be over after 25, then you have to be prepared to go fuck that rule up. Nicki Minaj, Queen Latifah, MC Light, you have to
Little
keep...
Kim.
Little Kim. Remy Ma, you can go, like, you have to be prepared to push past that. If that's the rule, if you accept that as, if you're me, you don't accept that as a rule. I don't like ageism in my music. I think all the geniuses...
I feel like there's
no age.
The
There's
older they
40-year-olds
got.
with young energy, and then there's 25-year-olds that seem spent to me. You know what I mean? Like, energy is energy. It's
And
not...
then there's songs that last maybe a year.
And then there are those that last 20.
And then there are songs like Once Upon a Time, who 4 years later I'm still performing.
I rest my entire... You know, I cannot stress...
Would you call you...
Wait, I'm so proud of us. I am so proud of us.
Why?
I'm so happy to be us right now. We are so grown up and mature in 2018 that we are having all these political style conversations
With the
with
TikTok?
just nipples out, and we just sitting here kicking it, talking about politics and movies.
Well, I'm also a girl. Like, I can hang out, like, topless with my girlfriends doing
Yeah, but
makeup.
I'm not.
Take
Like, we forget we're naked.
Like, me and my friends, like,
We
we'll
switch
swap
the
the
shower,
shower. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on vacation.
Like, leave the shower running.
Yeah, that never happens. No. That never happens.
Not with guys.
Men can't even be in the same house with
No,
you.
that's not true, because I know guys who are like have ran like I have brothers, so you know I overhear my brother's conversations sometimes with his friends or whatever, and I just feel like y'all like guys who you know what? Should we even get into like guys? Yeah, like
guys naked
the
in the same room.
Yeah, like
taking turns or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy to me because it's like
never been a fan of that.
Disgusting.
Never been.
Well, we talk about threesomes all the time. He says the difference in a threesome with 2 guys is if the guys aren't gay, then it's just 2 guys fucking a girl. If the 2 girls are gay, then they're fucking each other and the guy.
Then everybody's fucking.
Everybody's involved.
Unless,
so like it's 2 straight guys.
Unless the guys are bi and they're okay with that.
Same difference.
Right, but that's what he's saying. He's like, if you're not bi, then like, what are we doing? We're like staying away from each other. Like we're skirting this girl. You're on the back, I'm on the front. Like,
yeah.
The only time I see what she's describing as being an option, as far as like guys in the shower and all that shit.
What if a girl wants all the attention?
Well, yeah. But if I see jocks, all my homeboys who play sports, because they all in the shower at the same time, they don't take individual showers. Yeah, they're just walking around the locker room like it's really not that big of a deal. So I'll take back. But I'm not a jock, so fuck that shit. No, you can't be anywhere near. Like, go. If I'm going upstairs to take a shower, you stay downstairs and be on the Xbox. I'm gonna come downstairs fully dressed, wearing the exact same clothes, so you won't know that I was naked at all. And then you can go upstairs and do whatever you need to do, and I'm probably gonna take a walk around the block.
Which is why we can have political conversations with because we're not concerned.
Okay, so let me be more proud of myself then, because I'm doing all of the above.
Let's do a hand clap, y'all.
No. We need to golf clap this because these are very nice. These are great. Look, this is great looking rack right here. She just got him done. I watched the episode.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Miami, Giovanna, Ashley.
How long ago you got him?
I got them in July. It's crazy because what happened was I was talking about getting my butt done for years, and the whole like silicone thing and shoe shot thing, it scares the life out of me.
Yeah.
And so what I did was like when I was younger, I was real athletic. Like I always was like playing basketball, softball, always cheerleading, like doing something. Always, yeah, I was very active. So I was, my body was different, and obviously you have that baby fat on you, so I was thicker and stuff like that. So over the years, like stress, life, work, everything.
You get like skinny stress,
being a mother and not having kids, like, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard. Yeah, and it's a transition. So, with that transition, now finally I'm starting to like gain my weight back. So that's another thing. When people attack me because of my weight and stuff, that's why I'm like, just like
let me be.
Just let me live my fucking greatest life.
I don't know how you attack somebody for having a fast metabolism.
Do you know who Aisha Thalia is? She was curly hair, bikini model type thing. She was engaged to DJ Feezy, had a baby. He cheated on her. Crazy stuff. She's posted all about it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna look into that.
But anyway, so she's also vegan, and so she posts all this stuff. She had these amazing curves, right? Mm-hmm. So she lost a bunch of weight from the stress and stuff of, after having a baby, after the cheating scandal, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, so she said, listen, just calling a skinny girl skinny or calling a big girl big, it's like people tell you not to tell a big girl that she's fat because it's like that's wrong now.
Yeah.
But also telling a skinny girl, like, you don't know what she's going through or why she's slim.
Yeah.
Like telling somebody they need to eat a hamburger or like,
oh my God, I get the worst. Or accusing someone of being like a fucking drug addict or something. Oh. No, I get that a lot too. That they're like, oh, she looks like a cokehead. Like, first of all, I've never fucking done a line of coke in my life. I have smoked weed. Obviously, I don't even drink hard liquor anymore. Like, if it's not like Ciroc, like, I'm not fucking with it.
Did he cut the check? Because that was a great one.
I don't even drink hard liquor unless it's Ciroc.
No, yeah. I drink rosé. I drink champagne. Like, I like champagne because I like to be on point. I don't like to be unless it's like I'm in a setting where it's like we're all friends and I know I'm safe with you and you know you're safe with me, and I know if I get
and
more drunk,
camera moments are coming out. And we don't have to go anywhere.
Or like if I'm more drunk than you, I know I'm gonna be walked to my door safely, which I never get like that. But what if one night I want to get like that? Like, everybody has their moments.
You have the option now with the right people.
Right.
Completely get that. Yeah, I've never.
Anyway, with the weight thing. So we're talking about the boobs, right?
Yeah, so the boobs are great. Yeah, that was a good save. So I got actually, I spoke to like my producer and stuff, and I was like, I'm really thinking about doing my butt and all of this, and then I had went to Miami and visited and met Dr. Miami, met Giovanna, met Ashley. Oh, his nurses are so gorgeous. They're so dope. They were so great to me. And
people in that industry are really sweet because it's like no judgment. They already know you're trying to improve yourself, and they're maybe surgically or whatever. And
I think that
they're just positive.
Yeah, they're very positive. So, and I was very comfortable because of them and Dr. Miami, the way he is. He's super professional and just gets right to the point. My surgery was done in 45 minutes. Like, I was done in 45. I had new tits in 45 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, when I woke up, I literally was in tears because I felt like a tractor trailer hit me. And I'm so little. Yeah, it was really painful. So, but I didn't want to do my boobs at first, but it scared me so much, like the implants and shit, that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get my boobs done because I wanted them to sit up more. I was a little insecure about how I lost the weight, how they were, because before they were really full and perky when I was younger, and then I lost all the weight, and it was just like, okay, thankfully no stretch marks on them, but shout out to all the women who do have stretch marks, because I have them on my ass and my inner thighs because I lose, it like fluctuates my weight, but now I'm like kind of getting that more
I think it was Cat Williams, he said, he goes, you got stretch marks, he goes, you got stretch marks for one or two reasons. You were big and got small, you're small and you got big.
Yeah.
Like, and they
we
happen.
Fucking either way, we fucking either way. Ain't no real nigga got time to worry about nothing about no stretch marks.
Right.
You was big and got small, or you was small and got big.
That's right.
We fucking either way.
And you're beautiful no matter what. Like, I just want all my ladies out there to know, like, you're beautiful no matter what. Queens come in all shades and sizes. I'm actually doing another line. I did a collaboration with Yaya. Shout out to Yaya, Naya. Homage by Noor is her a line that she came out with, this jacket line. It's like homage, black homage, black love. She represents all of that. So we did a collaboration to kind of, show like, look, all queens. Like, every woman is a queen. It doesn't matter how you... Just because you got a little bit more melanin doesn't mean nothing. Like, melanin magic, okay?
Melanin mafia over here.
Okay, right.
Melanaire. There we go.
I am indeed.
Again, yeah, and again,
great words for it. I got melanin envy. I like having a little color on me. I like being
listen.
tan.
I go to get spray tanning. Like, sometimes, like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm a little light, but
translucent today.
Yeah, but you know, I just want all the women and all the young girls out there to know, like, you're beautiful no matter what. My little sister is dark skinned.
On the other side of that, I appreciate self-improvement. I appreciate the guts to look at yourself and say, I am enough, I'm gorgeous. Yeah. But this is something I want to fix for me. It has nothing to do with the outside world.
It didn't.
I don't like the whole. I hate when I see
this will fix my life, or this I'll get the right man because
or women getting at other women talking about you just should be natural and love how you are and love your skin. Yeah, she loves it. She loves it so much she wants to do something.
I had great titties. I just wanted my titties to sit up more, and that was something like I did for me. Like, when I looked in the mirror, yes, that was something that I was insecure about.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I'm all being happy with yourself and being a complete person and being secure with yourself means you're secure enough to look at yourself, see the flaws, and decide you want to fix them if that's your prerogative.
Right.
I don't like when people are stuck in this box talking about accept me the way I am, or you should love me how I am. Okay, that's great. That's great. That
no, I'm all for that too.
Yeah,
I'm a trainer, so I'm all about the self-love, big is beautiful, all that, as long as you're healthy.
Yeah.
I said, you have the prerogative to not be healthy, but you're fucking with our healthcare system at that point. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you make an insurance...
I just didn't like...
an insurance higher for everybody if you just intentionally don't take care of yourself and you got heart disease and all this other shit, like, adding up. I said, listen, if you
diabetes...
Like, thick thighs save lives, great. As long as you're active. Are you active? Yeah. Are you eating healthy food? Like, that's all I'm asking. You can eat a lot of healthy food and be a big girl as long as you're taking care of yourself.
Absolutely.
And bring those thick thighs over here.
A lot of people attacked me for my surgery. Like, they were like, oh my god, you were trying... they compared it to when I walked... The scene where I walked in the room and the scene with Sophia. They said that basically I walked in the room and seen her. First of all, like, I was just like... What? Like,
what were they saying?
That basically, like, I wanted to get my boobs done
because of her.
Yeah,
like compete with her or something,
or whatever it was. But first of all, I had been talking before.
Well, she's not the first woman with a body that you've ever seen. Probably
one. That's numero fucking uno.
Yeah.
And two is, I was talking to Dr. Miami before, like, the casting. I brought that to my producer, like. I was like, look, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Since what I show, again, I speak for myself, since what I show on the show is real and what I'm genuinely going through and all of that, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it. I had to wait for, like, a cancellation and all of that, and then I got the call from Giovanna. It was like, yo, we have an opening, but it's July 17th. And I was like, my birthday.
Oh, shit.
Oh, snap.
On my birthday, I got my surgery. But that was just a sacrifice that I was willing to make.
I mean, this for your birthday is kind of a... I would love this for my birthday.
Well, but surgery on your birthday is not fun.
Not the ideal.
Because you're lifting your arm, sitting up, certain things.
Right.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. You got one gift that just never stopped all year round for the rest of you. That's
well, and also, when's your birthday? You said
July 17th. Oh. I'm a Cancer.
That's my ex's birthday.
Oh, really?
72,
man.
72 is older. But anyway,
that was so unnecessary. Why?
Shade.
But because he literally gave me a necklace with his actual birthday. It was 1772, so I'll never forget it that way. Yeah. But anyway, I feel like women celebrate all month long, all week long, and like pretty much all year long. So we celebrate ourselves.
I do the whole. I mean, I celebrate every day myself because
it's not a woman thing.
But we celebrate. We get to be princessy.
I celebrate the month.
Yeah.
I'm princessy for the month.
Honestly, I remember there was a time where, like, I just felt so lost that, like, when I started doing music, like, it really brought me back to, like, who I was. Like, it really helped me to find my purpose and to find my sanity. And a lot of people might be like, what do you mean? Right.
I was lost in music, and I found myself in fitness. Everybody's so
wow.
different.
And look at that. And everybody, you know, they say, like, I'm a firm believer in, like, what you do in life, you you should be happy with what you do. Like, you should wake up and want to do what you're doing every day. You shouldn't wake up and be like, I don't want to go to work. Like, I don't want to do these emails. I don't want to do this. Like, no. Like,
that should be moving towards your goals. And
see, now this is going to be fucked up because that would have been a perfect way to end the show. It's been an hour. That would have been perfect. But I have one more question. I know people are going to ask me. I'm not even going to ask.
Well, so just ask all the questions you want to ask me now.
Are you beefing with anybody currently? Did you and everybody from the show dead all that beef?
I currently have no beef with anybody, and that is because I'm growing, I'm evolving, and
Do you think they hold any grudges against you?
Well, me and Dream Doll are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your label mate. Correct.
Yeah.
Well, then she went to your show. Somebody else went to... Whose show was it? Yeah,
we've gone to each other's. But what's happening basically is, like, for everybody who's asking, yes, I am still going in. My contract is still valid. I'm just going to have a new manager. Okay. Shout out to Ace. I'm also going to still have my manager who I've had with me for the past 3 to going on 4 years, Terrell Everett. But it's just... I have my music manager, Marv. You know, I have, like, different... Like, it's just, like, I'm just...
managing different parts of your career.
Yeah, and they're all people that, like, have really been with me through, like, everything, you know, who have really believed in me. Like, and I'm, like, again, I'm still going in. Me and Dream are good. Me and Bianca are always going to... That's, like, my sister. You know what I'm saying? I think Cayenne is very talented. I really enjoyed getting to know Cayenne this season. So I hope to, you know, see more of her.
Do you look back on any of the episodes and think, I took that the wrong way. I was wrong on that one. None of them?
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't.
All right. No,
she stands in her.
But my thing is just, like, honestly, you know what this did for me, though? I will say one positive thing that did, because I think me and Dream both lost big opportunities, like, throughout this, and we never meant to go against each other. It was just like, well, Bianca's my friend and Bree's your friend, and you're gonna be loyal to her, then I'm gonna be loyal to my friend, and then, you know, it just got to where it got. But it should have never got to that, because, you know, honestly, we were friends before all of this. It's not like they just threw us in a room and me and Dream, or threw us on a label together and we were friends. No, like, there's more to the story than that. It was like me and Dream were talking, and I always was, like, supportive of her and stuff, and her as well supportive to me. So it was like
braids and whatever else on top.
Braids, wigs.
Tab Reloaded coming soon. Too Much Money in the Bank available everywhere now. The Blonde Bomber, my EP, available everywhere now. It's so underrated. I love the songs in it. Check out Jet Life. Check out Want You Man. Check out all of them. It's fire. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mariah Lynn. Follow me on SoundCloud, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora. I'm everywhere, Mariah Lynn.
She know how to self-promote.
Yes, Instagram. Yeah,
still
I'm just gonna keep it. Still on winning. Dates older men, but she's dating a younger guy now. Which
privately.
She doesn't.
I might be. I never confirmed it. May or may not.
You already said yes. Just said
yes. She said yes. I mean no.
Threesome is available when married. She's not anti-threesome-ish when the ring is there. Likes head.
I love it.
Loves head.
Love it.
Giving and receiving.
No, just receiving. I mean, I gotta... For me to get... No. Okay, wait. No, I like giving it... Wait. I like giving it, but I like giving it when the attraction is on a trillion. Like, I have to be so attracted to you that I want to suck your... Yeah.
Finish the sentence now.
Yeah, that I want to, suck your dick.
There we go. And I think that's the best way to end it.
She's
I think that's the perfect soundbite to end this show.
But no, I really
go that. Suck your dick.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. Make sure you guys stay tuned for everything I have coming soon, especially Tab Reloaded featuring Remy.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Everybody following Mariah's gram right now, go check us out.
Yeah.
Us too. Well, she's going to put our names on it, so you'll see who's who.
Yep. In the meantime,
thank you for being here.